Welcome to the October Healing Circle. We are beginning a re-review of the 5 higher bodies, the path to ascension. We're going to start, as we always do, with an opening prayer. So I ask you to close your eyes and just bring your focus into your heart. And from this space of the heart, we call on all the ascended masters. We call on our spiritual guides and teachers. We call on the angelic hierarchy. We call on family members. And we ask them all to be with us, to surround us with their love, to provide helpful and healing information as we explore this work in our effort to move forward on this path to ascension. We stay in the space of the metaphysical for the meditation, but we in this first body will stay very much aware also of the physical body, but just build that connection to the higher body. So as you're sitting in this prayer meditation, I would ask you to do that, to just bring your awareness into the physical body fully. Just let yourself scan the body. How does it feel? How does the energy feel? Does it feel closed? Does it feel spacious? How does it feel to you right now? And just notice, no judgment. And now you can simply bring your awareness to the breath. And allow the eyes to open as we begin the discussion of the first of the 5 higher bodies, which is called the electromagnetic body. Now, know that over the course of the next 5 months of healing circles, we're going to cover a number of topics. Yes, we're always going to be focused on the path to ascension, and we'll talk more about that in a minute. But we will also discuss in other healing circles the 12 solar aspects of deity and those healing rays. We'll discuss the Elohim of the angelic hierarchy. They are the creators of form. We'll discuss the crown of the Elohim, the threefold flame that lives in each of our hearts. It is said that when we come into this life, we have this beautiful divine spark of the threefold flame. Father God's divine will and power is the blue flame. The Mother God's divine love is the pink flame. And we sit in the center of those, the sons and daughters, divine wisdom, the yellow flame. So you may want to, anytime we're drawn to go into the heart, you may want to connect with that flame, because the flame is fed by your attention to it. We will also, throughout this series, discuss the flower of life, which is the symbol that is the pattern of creation. So going back to just the concept of the ascension, there's typically two schools of thought. Let me say two main schools of thought when it comes to ascension. One is really focused on consciousness, that our consciousness as we sit here in this incarnation is connected to the consciousness of the universe. There's another school of thought which is much more religious, and that is that we are part of the entity we call God. So a religious perspective or a consciousness perspective, perhaps a bit of both. But what I believe you'll ultimately find by the end of these 5 healing circles is that you walk away with a very individual view of what is the path to ascension. Because what you're going to do is really zero in on your path to ascension. What is your purpose here? What did you come here in this lifetime to do, to learn, to share, to accomplish? And so those experiences all come to make this such a unique path for each of us. So keep that in mind. We have these kind of main schools of thought, and as I spoke about them, you may have gravitated to one or the other. So just keep that in mind, but know that you may wind up having a very unique vision when we're through with this series. So the electromagnetic body, it is the first, and I'm going to share my screen so that you can see an image of the electromagnetic body. Now, I had this image created. You'll see one for every one of the 5 higher bodies, based on the higher guidance of what it should look like and where the focus should be. These are energetic images. They're wonderful to meditate on. So you may even want to, while this is up, you may want to pause. If you're watching this via video after, you may want to pause the video for a moment and just sit with this. Just sit with this image and allow yourself to be in the image. You'll notice the chakras, you'll notice the layers of the auric fields, and you'll notice that beautiful column of white light that ascends above the crown. And we will connect with that during the meditation today. Now, if you have with you an amethyst crystal or a clear quartz, it's very helpful if you hold those while we are walking through this meditation. Pyrite is also very useful with the electromagnetic body. So a little more about it. This body houses the physical body and the aura. It's your individual body in its material form. It's made of gravitationally trapped light and will tend toward inertia, if not energized with healthy vibratory frequencies. In this state where we sit in this incarnation, matter will break down. However, that is only one manifestation of the possibilities within the spectrum of our energy. This is the body that can experience levitation and free energy to allow travel. The electromagnetic waves you have within the body code your body into other regions of consciousness in the universe. We need to connect to what in some ways is referred to as our Christ over self body, or our higher self, or a master of light. So depending on what protocol you're reading, what literature you're reading, you may hear this referred to in a number of ways. I'm going to refer to it as your higher self. Now, the body and today's meditation is going to accomplish three things. We're going to intend that we release non-supporting energies from the physical, mental, and emotional bodies. We're going to strengthen connection to that light body, right, and to the higher self. And it's also going to give us the path to the rest of the higher bodies, which are the epikinetic, the Eka, the Gematria, and the Zohar. So I'm going to ask you once again to close your eyes. And you may keep that image of the electromagnetic body in your mind. Or perhaps you see yourself that way. See yourself in that image. If you have your crystals, hold those in whichever hand feels right to you. And before I begin the music, which you will notice is a very earthy and grounding music, I'll ask you to set the intention to establish a slightly different awareness of and presence in the physical body. So once again, when we started in the prayer, we really let ourselves kind of scan the physical body and sense how it feels to be in it, how you, this spiritual being, feels sitting in this physical body. Also set the intention that we will connect with the higher self, and that we will visualize the light body within. So I ask you to make yourself comfortable for the meditation. And again, just notice how the breath is flowing through the physical body. Notice the movement of the breath to the body. Is it a very shallow breath? Is it nice and full and deep into the belly? How does it feel? And don't try to control it. Just notice how it feels. As we keep this awareness in the physical body, ask it to notice the density of the body. And let's begin with the lower body. Bring your awareness there. And allow yourself to explore. What does it feel like? Whether you're seated or lying down, how does the lower body feel? Does it feel heavy? Does it feel light? Does it feel supported? And now I ask you to move your awareness upward towards the heart. And just dwell in this area of the heart for a few moments. Once again, just noticing, how does this feel? Is there a difference with the lower body? Are you more comfortable here than in the lower body? And now we move to the upper body. So allow your awareness to rise up. And we begin to dwell in the upper chakras, the throat, the third eye. How does this feel? And having experienced all three areas, again, just notice what area felt perhaps that it may need the most healing. What area feels as if it's holding on to things? Does one space feel light and another feel heavy or burdensome? And now bring your awareness to the crown and the chakras above the crown. The first chakra above the head is the soul star. And just allow your awareness to dwell in this space. And ask yourself, is this the space you feel most comfortable? And now, I invite you to fill the body with light. Filling the body with light allows you to generate enough energy that you may begin to have an awareness of other realities and the other bodies that exist simultaneously to your existence here in this incarnation. You have an awareness that you are all these. You can get so caught up in the physical that sometimes we lose sight that we are all these. This time, we invite any and all ascended masters to help each of us on our individual journey. And as well, we invite their healing energies they have made the commitment to assist all of us in this physical experience. They extend their hand to offer help, and they are always there. You simply need to reach out. So invite them. Invite them to share this time with you. And you may have an awareness of a very specific one. Or it may be a group. Just notice. Just notice who is there for you right now. And as this is a very personal and unique experience, we now allow the experience to unfold. So if it resonates with you, if you are willing to take this journey, if you are willing to reach out to their extended hand, begin the journey and learn what it is they have to share with you. Know that you have been ascending throughout this lifetime, and every prior human and out of the physical experience. For the moment, let's stay in the area of this lifetime. Haven't you had to rise above countless experiences? Allow yourself to let those events come to your mind. Notice how far back in memory you went. Ask for guidance. As you gain understanding of the experience, you may choose to release it, you may choose to continue to explore it. Should you choose to continue to hold on to it and explore it, ask for guidance as to how it affects the physical, mental, or emotional bodies. What is the guidance of the higher self? Recognize you are a light being. Acknowledge yourself as a light being. I am that I am. And for the final minutes of the meditation, I invite you to ask your guides, your higher self, for any final thoughts or guidance. Let us again bring our awareness to the heart. What wisdom do you find there? And with the next few out breaths, very gently and slowly, begin to let the meditation dissolve. And as you do this, you will have a very clear memory of what guidance you received. And I would invite you to take a few minutes to write this down.